Welcome to the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, where we take a look at some of the awesome news and reveals of this week. First up on the Wednesday Warrior Wrap-Up, we have a look at the Star Wars Hasbro team's fan stream reveals. First up, we had 3 Black Series figures from Ahsoka and Acolyte. Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew only had 1 figure, and it was that of SM-22, I believe it is, the pirate robot. Really cool figure. If you were lucky enough to get it on Amazon, they had a glitch where they not a glitch, they listed it for $24.99 instead of $33.99. So they should honor that. Most times they do because they're really cool about it if they make a mistake like that. Besides that, it's on Big Bad Toys and Entertainment Earth and Hasbro Pulse for $33.99. It looks really cool. It even has this little eye rat creature, little worm thing, which is really cool. It's one of the smallest creature accessories I think they've ever made. And then we had Ezra Bridger in his survival outfit, is what I'm calling it. I don't know the actual name of it, from Ahsoka. And then we had a Night Trooper, which is the zombie death troopers that the Night Sisters made for Thrawn. Looks really cool. And then in the vintage collection, we got the Landspeeder with Luke for the Tatooine set, kind of continuing that Tatooine Cantina capsule they're doing throughout the year. And then we had a look at, I believe, 3 vintage collection figures that were going to be, no, 4. We have Dengar getting a reissue. So this is the VC011A, which is how they kind of do a new figure without, just redoing it and kind of messing with the collection. And then we've got the Clone Wars Asajj Ventress, which was a fan vote, which did really well. And so people wanted it, so they finally made one. And then we also got I think it's Carson, I can't remember his last name, I could have said that wrong altogether, the character from the Mandalorian universe in Book of Boba Fett, and I believe they were even in Ahsoka. They've been in pretty much all the Disney Plus shows as a connecting character. Really cool to finally get a figure of them. Hopefully we'll get one of the Black Series later on this year. And then we also got the Rebels character, who I forget his name, he was the Imperial with the mutton chops. That's always what I knew him as. So that's another character to go into your Rebels collection. So that is all 4 vintage collection figures that they revealed that were carded. The Luke and the Landspeeder will be carded too, which is really awesome. But yeah, just a lot of cool Black Series offerings and vintage collection offerings. And in Hasbro Transformers news, we got a look at the next Target release on Thursday, the previous Thursday. And it was that of what we thought it would be the Perceptor from Studio Series 86 that came with Ratbat and Rhyhorn? The cassettes. Really cool offering. It went up on Target and Hasbro. I believe as of this recording they sold out on both, but it is a solid case character, so you're going to probably see 6 of them on the shelves at Target. They'll probably be in large numbers to the point where they might even go on clearance a little bit, so nothing to stress out about when it comes to that. I do have the links in the description down below for when they do come in stock again on the websites if you want to pick them up. Really cool. Excited for this, and as of now, we are thinking the next one will be the Decepticon Devastation Troop Pack with the Decepticon car and the Decepticon jet, which is really cool. So I will definitely share the links to those when they go up on my Instagram, and then I'll probably cover it later on in the next Wednesday Warrior, talking about it. But that will be our last item of the month for these Transformers drops they're doing. The previous one was DevCon, which is a reissue. Then we got the Perceptor, which is kind of like a reissue slash, remold, kind of to make him a little bit better here and there. He did have the gap on his back that was there, and the first run is now going to be covered with a cover that's really cool with a hinge, I believe, which is really awesome, so that, you got a really good back profile. If you have a photo with him talking to someone, you won't have to worry about that hole there anymore. But yeah, just really exciting Transformer stuff coming out of Target. I always love when Target works with Hasbro to make these exclusives. They're usually not too hard to get compared to some of the other brands that Hasbro works with them. So very excited for these. And over at Marvel Legends, when it comes to Hasbro, we have a look at the X Factor, I believe it was, Jean Grey, that went up. And even though it had a lot of people upset about it not having the yellow boots, surprise, surprise, it sold out on Target. It did go back up for a bit and then sold out again, but this is the same kind of scenario as the Perceptor. I'm assuming this will be a solid case character of, you know, maybe even 8 of them, 6 to 8 of them. Usually if you go to a Target and you see 1 or 2 on the shelf, that's because they put a couple on the shelf and there's some more in the back. They're not usually something where they only get like 2 or 3. I know when they do these Target exclusives, usually for Marvel, they do a solid case and it's usually pretty easy to get your hands on. So I'm not too worried about it if you missed out on the pre-order. I do have the link in the description down below, like the Perceptor though, in case it does come back in. Unlike the Transformers though, it is Disney or Marvel, I don't know what it is about it. They're only on Target. You won't be able to get this on Pulse, so there's only the one link. And then we also got information from Dan on the marketing team of Marvel Legends with an update that tomorrow, Thursday, the Kingpin from the Gamerverse will be going up for pre-order. So if you want to get one, it is an Amazon exclusive. So I can't imagine it selling out too fast. I will try to share the link immediately to Instagram when I can. But just some really cool Marvel offerings. I kind of want to see if this Kingpin's head can swap with the Kingpin that was the retro carded one to get more of a comic look, because it already kind of looks comic-y, because the Kingpin in the video game is definitely a little bit, you know, less bulky. So it would be nice to see if the heads and hands can swap and stuff like that, and to use this bulky suit body maybe with Hulk parts or other things, just to have different suits for your bigger character. But yeah, just some really awesome Marvel news. They did say there won't be any more stuff supposedly in March, but March is almost over, so expect hopefully something in April when it comes to Marvel stuff. And in some NECA toy news, specifically the Target Holothon NECA event that they do, it will be happening soon, I believe in April, but it is already hitting store shelves now. People are finding them. I've seen it in Facebook groups and Instagram stories. This is going to have quite a few Turtles, Pee-wee, there's going to be some Pee-wee Herman, and some Kid Robot stuff, and Sesame Street. This will be where you're going to get your Count from Sesame Street. This is the one I'm most excited about next to Count, is the Shredder. That is the cartoon one where it comes with extra accessories, because I missed the Shredder from the 2-pack a while back with Krang. I managed to get the Pinball one as my Shredder for now, but I would love to try to get this one, because it's supposed to be on a better body with more accessories and just looks really cool. But there's just all kinds of stuff, as you can see here in the image. This is all the items that NECA will be selling at Target exclusively through the Holothon program. They'll be at the back near electronics, or on the toy aisle. There's sometimes an area where it's the collector spot, depending on your Target. But yeah, just wanted to cover it here and let you guys know about it, that if you are interested in these items, they are hitting some of the Targets already, so definitely check them out. And then there should be more in the future. Like, I think they're actually going to have it online in early April, late March. I could be wrong about that, but just wanted to cover it here real fast, because I always like the Holothon. It's always fun to kind of, you know, go to your local Target and see an aisle full of, like, or an end cap full of really cool product, and just kind of have that nostalgia of when, you know, toy aisles had like just all kinds of stuff filled to the brim. And in more NECA news, specifically TMNT, the NECA store is selling the TMNT movie 5-pack, where it comes with the old Luke crate, I believe it was, ghost-like projection Splinter when he talks to the turtles through the flame, with all 4 of the movie turtles. So if you want that Splinter and you missed out on the first time around, or you want the turtles, or you're just getting into NECA turtles, this is a perfect set for you. It is available on NECAstore.com. I will have the link in the description down below. I believe it is about $160 plus, and then of course the shipping that you will have to pay. But it's really cool for fans who want to get that Splinter, who didn't get the first time around. And it has cool little backdrops too that you can put behind the turtles and behind the Splinter when you want to recreate different scenes. And it comes in a really awesome box set. NECA always kills it when they do their little back sets to kind of reissue products and stuff like that in a set. So really awesome. Just wanted to cover it here. And over at Mattel Creations, I don't know this character's name. I know I should know it, but I'm just going to call him the Vulture Horde guy. I feel bad if I'm, you know, not knowing the character's name and stuff, but it is definitely an obscure character for me that I don't know too much about. But this character is available on Mattel Creations right now. It was part of the Castle Grayskull Club, where you could buy it early. I think it's now general like the public can now buy it without it if you wanted to. As of this recording, I don't know if it's sold out or not. It was not something I was really interested in, but I thought it looked cool and wanted to cover it here because maybe someone out there is a fan of this character and they're like, oh my gosh, no way, they made this vulture character. I'm definitely getting some very Spider-Man vibes with this look, like instead of a green vulture, it's a pink vulture. But yeah, it's got the Horde chest piece, so I'm assuming it's one of Hordak's minions. I did not follow too much about the, different characters that Hordak had. I just remember the Prime, the robots that he controlled, and then him, and then that was pretty much it when it came to the Shire villains and He-Man villains when it came to the Horde side of things. But really cool looking. If you're a fan of this, I'm glad you're able to get it. I definitely passed on it. It was not a character I needed, but it is really cool to see that's kind of hopefully the way Castle Grayskull Club will kind of be, where it's characters that you don't really need at this point because they're just, side characters that you had to have a nostalgia for in order to want them. But I have a feeling they're going to start putting other characters in there. Like Hero was someone that I was kind of excited about, but I did not want to, buy the membership and do that as of now, because it's bad enough that, a lot of companies are trying to get you to buy these memberships to buy the products. I mean, if you don't have Hasbro Pulse Premium, you're not going to get a lot of the different products that go up for pre-order. Because I have a lot of friends who get upset about that because they don't do premium, so the items sell out really fast before the general public. But I believe it's only $10 for the year for Grayskull, whereas like the same thing with Hasbro, it's only $50 for the year, and if you get free shipping, which is really cool. Don't get me wrong, I am upset about the free shipping when it comes to who delivers sometimes because it's not the greatest. But that's besides the point. We're talking about Motu and this really cool vulture character. If you want it, definitely grab it. It's really cool looking. And with WonderCon just around the corner, we got some items that Mondo is going to be doing as exclusives to WonderCon, and that is of the X-Men 90s Wolverine with his brown suit, which I don't even know if he ever wore in the 90s cartoon or even the 97 cartoon, the brown suit. I might be forgetting it, but it is really cool looking. We've got some images here of what the accessories are that come with it. It is pretty much, I believe, the yellow and blue suit, but done in the brown and orange color scheme, which is really cool. And then we also got a Masters of the Universe Green Goddess using the Tila, of course, and that looks really cool, really awesome, like accessories and stuff like that. This will be a WonderCon exclusive. I don't know if it's only in person or if it's going to be online, so definitely keep an eye out on the weekend of WonderCon on the Mondo site to see if they put it up for pre-order, but I have a feeling that, or for stock and for sale, but I have a feeling it is going to definitely be a WonderCon exclusive because they usually do small numbers during conventions of these characters, and then it's like whoever's there is able to get it, and then whatever's left they'll sometimes put online. But yeah, just really cool looking variants of characters that we already got from Mondo, but still really awesome. And over at McFarlane Toys, we have some news about 3 figures that are going to be going up for pre-order, or they might have already gone up for pre-order as of this recording, and is that of the Deadshot Classic DC version, the Adam Strange from the Strange Adventures, and then Batman Year 2 Batman, which has some really cool accessories, just some really cool figures. We also had a lot of other figures go up for pre-order over the week when it came to Supergirl and the Batman, and the Superman that is from the Kingdom Come, and just some really awesome other pre-orders. And I believe they're doing their email raffle kind of view when you get to buy it of some characters. But yeah, just some really cool McFarlane news, and some slightly unfun McFarlane news. The prices will be going up on McFarlane Toys due to the tariffs. I have not talked about this, I don't think, too much. I don't really want to go into too much of it because it is a whole circus on its own, but a lot of toy brands are going up in prices a little bit. I did see that Big Bad Toys had to raise their prices for their Hasbro toys, the standard size ones like the Deluxe Transformers and the Black Series and Marvel Legends, from $25.99 to $27.99. So we are seeing some price hikes in collectibles, but we have to remember that these are luxury items. They're not things we need, they're things we want, and that, that's just the name of the game. Prices go up over time. I mean, I remember paying $16.99 for a Deluxe like about 7 or 8 years. No, probably longer now. Time really flies. And I remember when they went up to $19.99, and then they went up to $24.99. So it was only a matter of time before they went up again. It's just unfortunate that it is because of, you know, certain things, and hopefully, you know, they'll kind of go back down a little bit in the future. But as of now, it looks like we're going to be paying maybe a little bit more than $24.99 for standard Hasbro priced items like Deluxes and Black Series and Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. And then when it comes to McFarlane, I know that the prices vary between the figures. I mean, I paid $22.99 for the Batman that I did a review for a while back, so I'm assuming something like that would go up to probably $25.99 or $26.99 now. It'd be nice if I was wrong and they were only like $24.99, and then the ones that are usually $29.99 will be like probably $35 now instead of $30. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not too worried because, you know, things go out. Sometimes it sells out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it ends up on sale on Amazon or on Hasbro or on McFarlane. So we'll just see. It's an interesting time because it's a great time to collect because there's all these amazing figures, but it's also a little struggling because they are luxury items and it does cost a little bit more for them. And in Lego news, a really awesome Lego item is going to be going up for pre-order in early April. I would love to be able to buy this, but it is definitely pricey. I think we're looking at $260, I think it said. But the Lego Lord of the Rings Shire playset will be going up for pre-order in early April, and it looks incredible. As someone who just recently was talking to someone about how I would love to live in Hobbit's Shire right now and just kind of live in like a little dirt mound with, you know, books and all that fun stuff, just because I've always heard cool things about, you know, over, and I believe is it New Zealand, where they actually have the Shire area where you can kind of go and look around and take photos and stuff like that, and how that's always been a neat concept to me. But let's be honest, as a collector, living in a dirt mound might not be too fun for my collection. But I just think this is a really awesome Lego set. There was an awesome video that I shared on my Instagram of the actor who plays Sam doing a narration about the set and the Lord of the Rings in general, and then at the end it zooms out and it's him playing with the Legos, and it's just really awesome. The fact that you get the dragon firework and all these little extra add-ons, so it's not just, you know, Bilbo's house, it's like a full-on like little Shire area, and if you buy multiples you can kind of have like the Shire, so it's just really awesome. I'm very excited for it, but it's something I'm definitely going to probably have to pass on just because the price is a little high. But that is just the name of the game with Lego right now. Their prices are a bit high. I'm kind of curious to see how they'll get affected by things and how much more things will go up. But nonetheless, this is a really awesome set. The Lord of the Rings stuff has been incredible. It's amazing to see Lego with all the different licenses that they have doing amazing sets. I still wish they bring back Bionicles. And in some Star Wars news, but this time Mafex being a company that is a import figure set. I've done a review on my first Mafex, which was the Captain America classic looking one, and I enjoyed it. It is definitely a very high-end collectible, and so are these ones, but it is that of the Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Stormtrooper disguise. For some reason, these two versions of Han and Luke have some nostalgia with me, from the Power of the Force ones up to the Vintage Collection ones, even to the Black Series ones. They've always been, you know, something that I enjoyed because they could be unique characters or they could be troops if you wanted them to. And I really enjoy those two. Like, I like the idea of, you know, Han and Luke in disguise. And then the last item is the Mandalorian Chrome Edition with the armor, and it just looks incredible. Anything chrome, clear, plastic, especially if it's colored and stuff like that, like clear orange, clear green, and glow in the dark, always gets me kind of like, whoa, that's awesome. I don't need it, but I want it. I will definitely be passing on all these. It's just I really wanted to cover them here because I thought they looked incredible. The photo reel for Han and Luke look amazing on the face. They look just like the actors. The Mandalorian looks incredible with the chrome and shine, and Mafex is just knocking out of the park with these three. If it wasn't that they were, you know, a bit pricey, I'd definitely be interested in collecting Mafex Star Wars. I know a lot of people who've jumped from Black Series to Mafex, but it's really hard to collect just that kind of like import figure stuff because it does get pricier. but it is definitely worth the price if you are a big Star Wars fan. I am kind of casual Star Wars fan at this point, so I'm not too interested in getting these characters because I have them in Black Series or the Mandalorian, but I do want to get a chrome marker now to paint my Mandalorian's armor that chrome color because that is awesome. And over at Boss Fight Studios, a small toy company that does really awesome stuff in 3-inch scale and bigger, their strawberry shortcake set of stuff has always caught my eye as something cool. Because there are these action figure versions of the strawberry shortcakes with accessories and a really cool articulation, and they are doing the villains now. They are doing, I think it's Madame Grape, I could be wrong, the name is on the package if you want to look at it, and then the Prickly Pie Man of Porcupine Hill. And I'm not gonna lie, after this got revealed and I saw it, I immediately went to the store and bought a pie because I was craving a pie afterwards. It is definitely one of those things where the Prickly Pie Man of Porcupine Hill has a really fun name and is just a really cool looking villain. I don't know what it was about 80s, especially like on the girl side of 80s toys, what it was about, I guess Smurfs is technically boy and girl, but I don't know what it is about villains in the 80s trying to eat our heroes. Supposedly the Prickly Pie Man of Porcupine Hill wasn't trying to eat the berry kids, he was trying to eat the berries and turn them into pies, because same with Madame Grape trying to make her grape jam and other jams to sell it, so they weren't trying to eat them like the Smurfs with Gargamel. And even later on they're like, well, he didn't want to eat them, he just wanted to use their Smurf berries. But yeah, these two are really awesome looking figures. I supposedly they do smell, they smell like grape and pie purple, I guess, but really awesome and stuff. It is finally happening. Jetta Toys is announced that tomorrow, Thursday, they will be pre-ordering the Frosted Flakes Tony the Tiger mascot cereal figure. I'm very excited for this one. I remember when they revealed it at Comic-Con, I was very excited for it. This figure is sure to be great. I'm very excited for it. I will try to share it when it goes live so that people can pre-order it. I know I'm very excited for this. I love the cereal mascots that they did for the Halloween ones, even though some of them had, well, I won't say I love them. I enjoyed them for, what they were. I had some issues, as you can see in my reviews with them. Cough, cough, Count Chocula. But I'm very excited for this one. It looked really good. I'm hoping they do, Fruit Loops and Snap, Crackle, Pop and all the different mascots, maybe a Trix Rabbit or Lucky from Lucky Charms or a Cocoa Puffs. I would love to see them do more of these characters as someone who loves Saturday mornings and cereal. This is just a really awesome offering. I'm very excited that we're finally getting it, and I'm excited to see what they do with the idea of cereal characters going forward. And in some awesome fast food news, McDonald's will be doing a Minecraft meal where you can get one of 6 toys that are a Minecraft McDonald's crossover kind of thing. You can see all of them here. They look incredible. We're also going to be getting a new sauce for dipping. That is the hot nether sauce, which is as everyone knows, it's when you go through the end portal, not the end portal, the nether portal, you enter the nether and it's got blazes. So this is like a blaze nether sauce, which looks really cool. I'm excited to try it. I'm not too big of a fan of very hot spicy sauces, but I'm going to give it a try if I can get my hands on it. And these figures look really cool. These little like Minecraft McDonald's ones. You got like a potion bottle, a grimace item, all these different things. I'm sure these will be something that people are very excited to try to go to the local McDonald's and pick up. I, for one, am excited for this as someone who loves playing Minecraft throughout the years, and with the movie coming out, I'm very excited for that. I've got family that are very excited for it, so just wanted to cover it here because I thought it was really cool, and it's always fun to see the different things McDonald's puts out, be it for movies or TV or cartoons or video games. And in comics we think look awesome this week, we have a look at 3 comics. First up is the Skybound Entertainment's continuation of the Larry Hama story of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, with number 315. Very excited to see where the G.I. Joe are going. Then next up we have a look at the DC Comics Peacemaker Presents The Vigilante and Eagly double feature, which is really cool looking. It's got the Vigilante and Eagly on an adventure. I'm very excited to see what this is like. And then thirdly, we have a look at Marvel Comics X-Men Omega, I believe it is. Number 1, which is really cool looking. The art on the cover looks amazing. I'm excited to see what this story has to offer. But those are the comics this week we thought looked really awesome. Definitely, like always, go to your local comic shop, pick up your comics and your savers to see what's new, and just have a wonderful week. And in our creative corner this week, we have a look at an amazing customizer with that of at last.custom.company on Instagram, and their work is incredible. They did a big version of the Venom, like the PlayStation 5 one that is coming out. They did a larger version of Venom to represent that. I think theirs looks incredible. Might even be better than the one that Hasbro revealed, in my opinion, for certain things here and there. Then we have a look at their custom Blackheart, which looks incredible. Another figure that we recently got from Hasbro. I think they both look incredible for their different reasons. This one has some light blues with the blacks that I think is really nice. Then we have a look at a Wolverine I keep hoping we're going to get from Marvel Legends, Extreme X-Men Wolverine. Really cool looking. And then we have a really awesome looking Spider-Man 2099. I think it just looks really awesome with those like shiny blue metallics. They have a lot of amazing work on their page, so definitely go check it out if you're a custom fan, if you're looking for inspiration. They also do commissions, so if you're looking for someone to commission a custom for you, they are available for that. Just some really awesome work, so definitely give them a follow, give them the likes with the hearts, and comment on some of their stuff, and kind of, you know, help them out, get more exposure by sharing it with your friends who are Marvel fans and custom fans. They also have other stuff like a Predator figure that they had that looked awesome, so just some really amazing work. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you're feeling generous, share it. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.